This is a captivating journey along the sun-kissed shores of Mozambique. We embark on an unforgettable trip along the mesmerizing coastline, from the lively Ponta Malongane to the exclusive haven of Ponta Mamoli, and finally, the bustling paradise of Ponta Do Ouro. We crossed into Mozambique through the Border Post, weaving our way through the heart of the Maputo National Park. First on our list is the vibrant Ponta Malongane, a beach haven pulsating with life, where the rhythm of the waves matches the lively spirit of the locals. Join us as we dive into the heart of this coastal gem, discovering the best spots to bask in the sun and soak in the vibrant culture. Next, we find ourselves nestled amidst the pristine beauty of Mamoli Beach Camp, an exclusive campsite where we not only connect with nature, but also share the sands with the loggerhead sea turtles. Dive beneath the surface as we snorkel in waters so clear they seem to hold the secrets of the ocean. Our travels culminate in the lively Ponta Do Ouro, a beach paradise where the energy is contagious. From hidden gems to bustling hotspots, we unveil the best places to visit, eat, and truly immerse yourself in the coastal charm. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling adventures. Dive deeper into the wonders of Mozambique by exploring our Mozambique playlist, and stay connected with us on Instagram for up-to-date travel information and inspiration. So tighten your flip-flops, pack your sense of wonder, and join us as we unravel the beauty of Mozambique's coastline, where every wave tells a story and every step is a dance with the extraordinary. We can't get enough of gorgeous Mozambique. We're in Ponta Malongane for the first leg of this journey. We haven't even checked into our accommodation yet, and we're already chasing our first sunset. We're heading over to Sunset Shack, checking out the views and getting something in our bellies after a wonderful journey.
We arrived just in time to view a beautiful sunset at the Sunset Shack. It's such a short distance from our accommodation, just a short walk to get there. We also had a beautiful dinner of fish and prego rolls. It was so good. I had to do my little happy dance.
Good morning from Ponta Malongane. We're situated right alongside Lake Sugi. But before we show you around, we're taking a short walk along Ponta Do Ouro Road to the beach. The beaches are pristine here in Mozambique, and Ponta Malongane is no exception. We just strolled back from Praia De Malongane. Now's a great time to show you where we're staying. We're at Camp Lagoa, right next to Lagoa Sugi. We're in hut number 2. It's called Maracuja. I'll leave links in the description below. This is our hut. We paid a discounted price per night of 1,300 mets. The room is spacious, well appointed within Camp Lagoa, and has an ensuite.
And so welcome to Camp Lagoa. We're not exactly a resort. We're more like a naturalist camp. And if you love birding, this is definitely the place to come to. We have built completely natural in the old traditional style, using all our materials from the lake. And we get the jega, which is the reed. We've got our laka-lakas, which is our poles. And then we've got the caniso, which is mainly the thickest bamboo kind of reed. And the units insulate so great. When it's cold, they keep warm, and when it's hot, they keep cool. But it really is the old traditional style, been used for thousands and thousands of years. And because we live on the lake, we only wanted to use this material. We also use no power tools in any of our construction, so we left all the birds watching us while we built. Because we're in Mozambique, nature is our forefront and culture is our second. So we are part of a women's association which hold all the gardens of the lake. And yeah, there's over 120 gardens from all families of our entire village. So basically our camp is a cultural, natural experience.
We woke up to a symphony of gentle rain and nature. The rain luckily has subsided now, and we're going to take a short drive. Camp Lagoa is well appointed within Ponta Malongane. It's actually walking distance to the main bustling parts, but we're going to take a short drive now. During rainy season, the sand roads are quite compacted, so you can use a high clearance 4x2 vehicle. We're edging closer to Praia Do Malongane. In the heart of Ponta Malongane, you'll find the main three-way intersection. So take a walk or a little drive towards the Ponta Malongane dive camp or Parque De Malongane. And just before you reach that entrance, there's a public beach access on the left, and it's a short 200-meter one. So that would dispense with the need to pay 200 mets per person to access Parque De Malongane and get closer to the beach. Then it's only about a 500-meter walk along the beach to the main swimming area. What a perfect day at the beach. A great time to get to Praia Do Malongane is between 9 and 12 when the tide is out and the waters are calm. We're back at Camp Lagoa now, alongside Lagoa Sugi. We're enjoying the sunset. We're about to light a fire, and that'll take us well into the evening. What an incredible stay at Camp Lagoa. Remember, this is an extensive guide to the stretch of coastline all the way from Ponta Do Ouro right up to Ponta Mamoli. Now, before we head out of Ponta Malongane, remember there is the heart of Ponta Malongane at that three-way intersection I mentioned yesterday. There's a whole lot of bars, a lot of arts and crafts. Take a walk around. You really get to feel the tempo of the area if you do walk around. Grab a few essentials.
One of our favorite pastimes when we're in Mozambique is to walk around the local towns, and today we bought some pau, eggs and water. But if you do need an ATM, you can head on to Ponta Do Ouro where you'll find a filling station as well as a bigger market for fresh produce. If you're struggling with cash, withdrawing money with a Visa or MasterCard, you can also go to a restaurant, pay with a card, and they'll give you the cash in return. But now we're heading off to Ponta Mamoli and we can't wait. It's 11 kilometers north from Ponta Malongane and it's going to be a lovely camping trip.
From Ponta Malongane, we drove through a stunning coastal forest 10 kilometers north to Ponta Mamoli. We're at Mamoli Beach Camp for the next few days. Here's a sneak peek of the campsite. We can hear the soundtrack of the ocean in the background, and that's where we're heading to. Good morning. We are in such a tranquil setting. Mamoli Beach Camp has that natural exclusivity that you're looking for. We heard the sound of the ocean and the sounds of nature well into the evening and woke up to those same sounds this morning. What a peaceful sleep we had. Let's do a walk around of our campsite. We are so impressed with the amenities here. Each campsite has an electrical power point, a wash-up basin, and enough space. Depending on your setup, campsites are allocated accordingly, whether you have a rooftop tent, caravan, camping trailer, or ground tent setup like us. There's definitely an option for you. With enough shade and sunlight, it really makes for the perfect camping experience. During off-peak, the rates are 190 Rand per person, and during peak you can expect to pay 500 Rand for 2 people. It's well worth the natural exclusivity you get here at Camp Mamoli. The hosts are so wonderful and they made us feel at home from the outset. Take a short walk with us around our campsite number 6 at Mamoli Beach Camp. Ample space for parking. You can make your own little fire in the corner. dustbins for plastic and natural waste as well, washing up facility, enough space for our 4-sleeper ground tent, and parking for the vehicle with enough privacy.
Mamoli Beach Camp, beautiful, special little location. It's in southern Mozambique firstly, making access to here very easy. The closest border that we've got is the Kosi Bay Border. As a crow flies, from here to the border is only about 25 kilometers, but getting here takes longer than that distance would suggest because our roads aren't great, but that makes the location even more special. It takes about an hour and a half to get to us from the border.
From campsite number 6, 5-meter walk to the shared ablution facilities with a toilet, wash-up basin, and a shower.
And once you get here, you're away from the crowds that you might find a little bit further south of us. Often our crowds here to be concerned about are herds of elephant or a neighboring hippo that comes by. So we are literally out in the bush in this area. The beach from here is a 2-minute walk over the dunes. So nice and close by. We've got the best of the beach and the bush in this area. So all in all, it's a very convenient location which takes you completely off the beaten track, where you can enjoy Mother Nature as it's intended to be.
This is the exclusivity I was talking about, 150-meter walkway from Mamoli Beach Camp, right over the dune under a canopy of trees, and yep, we're getting closer to that stunning beach.
We walked in a southerly direction for about 1 kilometer to the point, and we found this idyllic little beach spot where there's also a little shipwreck that you can have a look at too. We found the perfect swimming spot.
So before we started with Mamoli Beach Camp, we were busy in northern KZN in tourism, focusing initially mainly on international guests, but we have changed the focus hugely in the last 2 years especially. We do a number of guided trips in northern Zululand. At the moment, our favorite one is a fishing trip focusing on tigerfish in the Pongola River. Other companies do trips in the dam itself, in Jazini Dam, but we do the river, which is unique and very good fishing. We do game drives in the Hluhluwe Mfolozi Park, in the Isimangliso Wetlands Park, and turtle tours up to the Maputaland Turtle Sanctuary. So we do a nice variety of trips. Day trips all the way up to week or 2-week long trips, depending on what guests' time they have available and the locations they want to see. We can often combine a turtle trip, a swim with whale sharks, and a trip to the Tembe Elephant Reserve in 2 days, 3 nights. So working in northern KZN and southern Mozambique, it once again gives you the best of both worlds, the bush of the big 5, and the ocean with dolphins, whale sharks, manta rays, and marine turtles. At this time of year, we've got marine turtles nesting. Loggerhead turtles and leatherback turtles. Those are the 2 main species, or the 2 only species which nest along these beaches. So that's one of our main focuses during the summer months.
Hello, it's another day in paradise. What a relaxing morning we've had. We've been shooting some product reviews in collaboration with findyouradventure.co.za, and we'll feature the outdoor gear throughout this episode. Do keep a lookout for that. But we're heading to the beach, 150 meters walk, and that pristine, untouched, beautiful stretch of coastline awaits us. That secluded spot at Ponta Mamoli never disappoints. What a lovely day at the beach it was. It's now early evening and we're in search of turtles. They do nest on these shores, and we're going to walk in a northerly direction about 1 kilometer and hopefully we can spot them. The last we spotted turtles was at Banganek in Kosi Bay region in South Africa, and that was 3 years ago. So we're feeling very lucky this time.
We came to Mamoli Beach Camp in December, which is the right time to see the loggerhead and leatherback turtles nesting. So we decided to try our luck and walk 1 kilometer north. And we were so lucky to find this beautiful loggerhead turtle walking up from the water to the dune to create her nest. We saw her dig a hole, which is amazing for that period of the year. I'm so happy we got to see it. It took my breath away. It was such a calming experience, such a beautiful thing to witness.
Mamoli Beach Camp is not just a camping site. There are a variety of accommodation options, and we've been invited by the host to do a little tour of the main beach house. Let's check it out.
So here at Mamoli Beach Camp, we've got a nice variety of accommodation. On the west of our stand, we've got the campsite, 13 campsites, all with power and electricity, or off-grid, solar provided. Then we've got one chalet halfway up the dune. And then here where we're standing, these are our 2 houses. The one that we're at now is a 10-sleeper house with 2 bathrooms. Our other house is a 6-sleeper. They, like you can see, right above the beach. From here, walk down to the beach is only about 40 minutes, half a minute walk, which is fantastic. During whale season, it's a regular sighting. See the whales first heading up at the beginning of the season on their own and then coming back with their calves. So that's a lovely experience. During summertime, we can often see the turtles in the water from these balconies, which gives you an idea of how close we are to the beach over here. We feel that our rates here at Mamoli Beach Camp are very reasonable. For our campsite, it's 190 Rand per person, and like I say, power provided at each campsite, water provided at each campsite. There are 10 ablutions, each private, not private ablutions, but they are totally enclosed. So 10 ablutions, 13 campsites, never wait for a bathroom, so 190 Rand per person there. Our chalet, the two-sleeper chalet, is 390 Rand per person per night. And then up at the houses, this 10-sleeper is in season, it's 4,000 Rand per night, so divided by 10 people, very reasonable. Out of season is a minimum of 4 people at 450 Rand per person per night. Our 6-sleeper house is in season, 3,000 Rand per person per night, sorry. So divided by 6 people, again very reasonable. Out of season is 450 Rand per person with a minimum of 2 people.
With the rain around at Mamoli, we decided to take a drive to Ponta Do Ouro. So it's about 10 kilometers from Mamoli to Malongane, and then a further 7 kilometers from Malongane to Ponta Do Ouro on the Ponta Do Ouro road, which is a sand track. And we've taken a walk here. So if you're coming from Mamoli, we recommend stopping along the way in Ponta Malongane at that 3-way intersection. Near the crab shack, you can find Castigo Andre and get the freshest fish you can find. We got some king prawns from him, and that's really going to go down well a bit later. And then now we're on our way to the market here at Ponta Do Ouro. Fresh produce, a few essentials that we need, everything you need around here, ATMs, supermarkets, and it's quite bustling.
We've stopped off here at the Ponta Do Ouro market to stock up on some fresh produce. We've got some eggs and lettuce and a few other mangoes. Oh, I love the mangoes here. They're always good. But if you delve deeper into the market, you get to buy some food from the local ladies, which is always delicious. So please do stop and try the local dishes available.
Good morning. So the weather has cleared up wonderfully this morning, and to give you an idea of the amazing sense of community at Mamoli Beach Camp, Peter has invited a couple of the camping guests to join him on a snorkeling expedition. So we're going to walk in a northerly direction, in the same direction that we walked to view the turtle nest in the other night. And we're going to take a kayak out, and the group is going to enjoy a snorkeling experience in these wonderful crystal clear blue waters.
On our last full day here at Mamoli Beach Camp, we were blessed with blue skies and blue waters, and a big surprise from Peter and Shanae. They decided to take the entire camp to a reef about 1.5 kilometers walk north from the beach camp, just before the Benin beach, where we snorkeled. Oh, what a beautiful experience. They took us out in kayaks with Peter ferrying us to back and fro, and Shanae waiting in the water for us to make sure we're all right. What a beautiful experience. The corals there is the different colors, all the fish, all beautiful different types of fish. And for our first snorkeling experience, this was honestly one of the best places we could have done it, with such beautiful corals around.
Ponta Mamoli, what an experience. Remember, this is an extensive guide to the stretch of coastline all the way from Ponta Do Ouro to Ponta Malongane and then to Ponta Mamoli. So now we're in Ponta Do Ouro. We've driven past Ponta Malongane, we've come to Ponta Do Ouro, and we've checked into Dream Beach Lodge. Welcome to Dream Beach Lodge. We're in a 2-sleeper chalet with a king-size bed, a sofa, bar fridge, a tea nook, ensuite bathroom, peaceful and stunning garden views, high ceilings, a small deck to enjoy the sounds of nature, and there are many other amenities which we'll be showing you over the next few nights.
We're here at Dream Beach Lodge, and what a beautiful chalet it is. It's got a king-size bed, a beautiful bathroom with a hot water shower, a tea nook, and a lovely deck to sit out and listen to the birds in the morning. About a 20-meter walk from the chalet, you can find a communal kitchen to whip up a good breakfast in, with a communal braai area and a pool that you can have a good dip in after a hot day at the beach.
Dream Beach is in Mozambique, Ponta Do Ouro, in the south of Mozambique. So then everyone are welcome. Dream Beach is a complex that is a lodge that got their foundation from 2007. They have offered many guests, many customers, those are interested. Quite a nice place to be, to come and enjoy your holidays, school holidays, quite a peaceful place.
Good morning. That rest was so good. It's always nice to mix up camping and lodging on these trips. So we really enjoyed the lodging last night. Today we'll be exploring more of Ponta Do Ouro and showing you the amenities at Dream Beach Lodge. It's a fantastic setting. How amazing is the beach here in Ponta Do Ouro, and it's such a vibe over here. So once you're done enjoying the beach, take a short step up, go to Ponta Beach Bar, have a scrumptious lunch, and we've noticed there's some ladies doing massages right opposite Ponta Beach Bar, and we're definitely going to do that. Let's dig into that scrumptious lunch and enjoy those massages. What an incredibly relaxing day. We're back at Dream Beach Lodge, and from our chalet you can walk 400 meters or drive, and there's another pool. It's the bigger pool and it overlooks the shoreline and the ocean.
You can access the beach from just a 400-meter drive or walk from the chalet that we're staying in, and you get to the pool, which is got a stunning view of the ocean. Sit there, have a nice sundowner, or walk straight down the steps and enjoy the beautiful blue waters. Ponta Do Ouro is in sight from the beach walk, and you can walk, I think, about a 2-kilometer or 3-kilometer walk to the point, and that's such a lovely thing to do when the sun is setting.
We've had the perfect stay at Dream Beach Lodge. It's so well appointed within the Ponta Do Ouro area. This is our final day in Mozambique, and being the last leg of our journey, we are heading to Ponta Do Ouro, the main area, one last time, filling fuel, pumping up tires, buying some of that scrumptious fruit that you can find here in Mozambique. And you know, at the end of a trip, you always go back one last time to one of those places where the vibes absolutely touched your heart. So we're going to be spending the morning at Pinto's Beach Bar before we head through the Kosi Bay Border Post. We can't get enough of Mozambique, can't get enough of the vibes. Slight change of plan, one last stop. We've come across Love Cafe, gonna fill our bellies before hitting the border.